Mr. Kipsos Kiprop Onesmus. I was selected as a Minister for the Technology Department. Just to mention some few about some of the things that I have achieved during my time is that I have a number of them. Number one is that when I joined that department, since when I was elected, there is some of the things that I did so that I can see that we have a progress in this department. Number one is about the car wash. I started the car wash in the Department of the Technology, of which before it was not there. And when I'm talking about the technology department, it comprises of a lot of things. We have two sub-departments. We have the technology department as well, but inside it we have the automotive department and we have the electronics department. But I sit down with my panel of the club members, and we see that for us to make sure that we have something small to raise for our department is that we saw almost two things. Number one was about the car wash. Since our clients brought the cars, the vehicles there for the service, we need also to do somehow cleanliness for them. And that's one of the things that we saw that it was somehow good for us to give the services for our customers. That's what we did. Number two is that about the issue of the lecturers in our department. We see that in our department we are not been having more of the lecturers despite we have more students. And that's when we talked with the head of the department, and we saw that it was somehow wise for us to look for more lecturers to make the learning of our students more effective and also to achieve their dreams. And by doing so, we pushed it on by working hand in hand with them. And recently, we have received one lecturer who is called Mr. Bosira, and we thank God for that. And we are still working for the same. We can get more of our lecturers in our department. Another issue is about the issue of the tools. The issue of the tools was a big problem for us since some years back. But now I can say that proudly that now we have many tools for our department. Because much of the tools they have been brought from the abroad. Because Professor Roll has organized some of the tools from the abroad, so that they can sell to our students with a cheaper price. A big toolbox, both for the electronics and automotive. It can cost almost 5,000. But when you go outside of the markets, it can even cost up to more than 10,000. But just the 5,000, it's more cheaper and make the learning of our fellow students more effective. And also they can be in a position now to achieve their dreams. Another issue, it was about the issue of the electronics machines that they have brought to our department. I've seen that much of the electronic machine they have been brought because these machines they are more advanced than the ones that we had before, and we thank God for that. Yeah. I can say that in life we cannot be in a position to avoid challenges. It's part of life, and I can say that according to me, some of the challenges that I faced that time, it was somehow few, but I know it's part of life. Number one, it was about the issue of the time. Time is a very crucial thing in life. Once that starts, you cannot recover it. But I know that as time goes, we are going to know much about this time. I can say that time, because majority of the students, whenever we call for a meeting, for our departmental meetings, you can see that majority of them, they cannot turn up. And the purpose for this meeting, it was for them to we can discuss our issue that it's really affecting us. And so far, it was a big issue when it comes to time. Another issue, it was the issue of according to our department, we don't have much of the learning resources. Yeah, we don't have much of the books, because whenever we had a lesson with our lecturers, we are being referred that we can go both. We don't have those books, by the way. So that's a big challenge that we still have right now. And also I talk about the issue of the lecturers. Also, we don't have enough lecturers in our department, and we are still working about the same issue. Okay. I can say that If I can say something about leadership, my friends, I can say that leadership, it's really something that's really tangible, and it's really something that it can make us to be strong in life. I can say that throughout my life, I've been a leader from primary school throughout the high school. In primary, I was the head boy. In high school, I was also the head boy. And also, here in the university, I've also achieved to be elected as a member of a department, of a technology department. And I am assure you that if somehow it can allow me, I can even still go far. And I know that I can achieve it. So long as anything that you need in life, my friends, so long as you are really depending on God and you know what you are doing, you are going to achieve it. Just focus on it and work on it. Because in life, there is nothing that's really impossible, so long as you believe on yourself. And I know that those dreams that you have in life, my friend, you are going to achieve it so long as you work towards it. I can quote unquote that. I can say that a portion of your dreams, my friends, is the death of your life and burial of your destiny. And thank you for that.